What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? Quite an interesting day. Nice little DC opportunity. I feel like there's someone behind me. Am I being watched? What's going on? Anyway, guys, listen. My son was playing. The thing shoots water out. He was playing with that earlier. Anyway, um, so let's get into it here, guys. Another red day. Good DC opportunity out there. I did some DCing this morning. Now, listen, guys. There's something I wanted to talk to you guys about that's really honestly, I believe it's like next level here, guys. It's a glimpse into the future, and it's going to show you that if you have the patience and the long-term mindset, wow, you are at a revolutionary time in the financial world and the investment world, guys, right? This is going to show you something that, again, if you have the patience, if you have the consistency, wow. And it's not just crypto, guys. It's not just crypto, okay? So buckle in, guys. This should blow your mind. Just an example of showing you where we're headed in the future, guys, and how the financial landscape and the investing landscape is evolving, and we're going to evolve with it. But first, a quick shout out to the channel sponsor, as always, Decent Biometric Wallet. Not your keys, not your coins, guys. Get yours today. Use our link down below. Get a fantastic deal. You can take profits on there. You can swap right into stablecoin, never having to go back to a centralized exchange, only to off ramp to your bank account. You can even stake on there, whether it's your crypto or your stable coins, through the entire bear market if you want, and gain APY the whole time. Get that passive income on your profits, right? That you plan on reinvesting. Absolutely fantastic, guys. Check it out again. Use our link down below. Get yourself a fantastic deal. All right, guys. So earlier this morning we talked about, on the live stream, we talked about the accredited investor program. Now, really briefly, if you don't know what that is, essentially, it is a security program put in place. The best way to describe it. So basically, to be an accredited investor, you either have to pass a test or you have to have over $1 million in investments in the US, right? I'm speaking about the American Accredited Investor Program. So a lot of people have a lot of different feelings about this, obviously, right? And I'm of two minds about it. I talked about it earlier today. On one hand, I feel it's scammy, and I don't think that the reason that this accredited investor program was put in place is coming from a place of intellectual honesty. I think it's intellectually dishonest, their motives behind this, right? And again, what it is it essentially means that you, as a retail investor that has less than $1 million in investments, you do not qualify to be able to invest in pre-IPO companies or companies that have not yet gone public, right? Now, I know that sounds like a scam, because what happens is you have these institutions and these rich people who are allowed to invest in pre-IPO companies. So they'll buy, for example, they'll buy a stock of a pre-IPO company at, I don't know, 5 cents, right? And then when the company goes public and the stock goes through the roof, and that means that the retail investor like you, if you do not have $1 million worth of investments and you're not an accredited investor, now you can buy it, right? And so the price of it shoots up when they go public, and then you're looking at buying it at, I don't know, $1, let's say, right? So when you're buying it, all these rich people who bought it at 5 cents or whatever, all these accredited investors, they're dumping on you, right? And this is the way it's been in the stock market for decades, right? That's why the average retail investor can't get ahead, because the rich are buying pre-IPO, locking you out, and then dumping on you when the company goes public, right? It's a scam. And however, again, I said I'm of two minds about it. On the flip side of that coin, they say that the reason for the accredited investor program is because your average retail investor is too emotional and too mentally and emotionally immature to invest in pre-IPO companies. Now, before, if you don't understand what they mean by that, have a look around the crypto space, the asset class. Go over on crypto Twitter, look on YouTube. You see all those people putting negative comments, and they're emotional and they're freaking out every time a crypto doesn't do what they want it to do in the time frame that they want it to do it in. They freak out, right? They're toxic. They're attacking people. The divisiveness in crypto and stuff. That's what they're talking about, right? Because the volatility in a pre-IPO company is no different than the volatility in a small cap or micro cap crypto project, right? And as you can see plainly through the evidence about how people conduct themselves, both on YouTube and on X and stuff like that, a lot of people, most people, are not mentally and emotionally mature enough to handle. They shouldn't even be allowed to invest in crypto. They can't handle it, right? But that's what we do here. We try to help people learn how to handle it, right? Now somebody had asked me, and I'm getting to the point here, guys, so bear with me. Somebody had asked me in the live stream earlier today, I think Jake the Snake, shout out to Jake the Snake, asked me earlier today in the live stream, said, well, how the heck is somebody supposed to, gain experience to learn how to control themselves and stuff? Well, listen, that's what investing in yourself and your education, that's where that comes into play, guys, right? If you're unwilling to financially invest in yourself and your education, well, then you're always just going to keep failing, right? You're going to keep just trying to wing it and figure it out on your own, and you're going to lose so much money doing that, right? For example, we have the Patreon. It's like $20 or something like that a month. We've helped 43 people hit 7-figure portfolios just this year for $20 a month, and yet people still will refuse to invest that $20 a month into their own education. They want somebody to do it for them. They want it for free. They want life-changing wealth for free, right? So that's the problem, is that most people are not willing to invest in their own education, right? They want the easy way. They want the shortcut. And that's just a symbol of, I guess, our society today, right? People are unwilling to, everyone wants instant gratification, and anything short of that is unacceptable. And someone can tell you, hey, look, $20 a month, you can get the education you need. You can get all the help you need to get 6-figure, 7-figure portfolio inside of a couple of years. A lot of people are like, nope. I want a quicker way, and I want a cheaper way. I want free, and I want someone to do it for me, and I want it, I want it right now, instant gratification, right? It doesn't happen like that, guys. So that's what I mean. Those people are not welcome in pre-IPO situations, right? Because of how they behave, and because they treat it like they're degens, right? And they're like, shout out to the degens. I love you guys. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of people treat it like gambling, and they get addicted, and they lose money and lose money and lose money. So these are the reasons why they are trying to protect those people, because those people do need to be protected, guys. A lot of you guys out there are like, well, it's your money and you should be able to spend it wherever you want. And you're not wrong. You're 100% correct. However, you're speaking from a position of mentally and emotionally being able to be stable, whereas these other people are not, right? They're not like you. They're not stable. They freak out every time the price drops, right? On a day like today, when everything's red, these people are freaking out, right? So those people are who they're trying to keep out of pre-IPO companies, right? However, this is where it gets good, guys. Good for some of us, bad for others, right? But this shows the future and the evolution of investing moving forward, not just in crypto. We have the tokenization. We talked about this a little bit earlier today. The tokenized stock trading, right? Now, what they're doing is they're finding a workaround for the pre-IPO program where they're tokenizing the stock, and then you're able to buy it without being an accredited investor, right? So with this being the new kind of framework that will end up, in my opinion, getting legal clarity, right? And yes, Congress will fight it. There will be politicians that try to fight it, and rich people that try to fight it, because they want to be the only ones to have the opportunity to get rich, right? But the point is the tokenization of stock trading changes things, guys. It evolves things. Now, if you are extremely interested in getting in on small cap crypto projects, you know, with a lot of utility and stuff like that, and a lot of potential, like these 100x, 500x, whatever, 1000x potential projects, well, you're going to be able to do that with the tokenization of stock trading, right? Moving forward. So what we're going to be doing over on the Patreon is we're going to be evolving with the times, and we're going to get involved in this going into this next cycle. We're going to get into and start doing our research into these pre-IPO companies that are participating in tokenized stock trading, right? And we're going to get into these. So we're going to evolve and we're going to grow with it. You know that we don't just do crypto, we also do precious metals and stuff like that as well, right? So this is going to be the next step, guys. You're going to be able to get into pre-IPO stocks and stuff like that in the future. And we're going to be there we're getting ready right now. We're doing our research and we're going to bring that to you over on the Patreon, guys, right? So I'm super jacked up about this. This is the next step, guys, where, you know, the chains are going to be off for the stock market. You're going to be able to get into these pre-IPO companies via this tokenized stock trading. I'm excited about it. I think this is going to be massive in the future, not the near future, not even the present, right? And we're going to be here for every little bit of it, guys. We're going to start doing our research into some of these companies. We're going to start investing into some of them over on the Patreon. Hopefully you guys are there with us. Like I said, 43 people have hit 7-figure portfolios just this year, guys. And we're looking to keep that streak alive. We're growing, we're going, big things popping, little things stopping. And if you want to get in on this stuff, guys, listen, we also dropped our two projects, our daily picks over on the Patreon as well. If you want to see those, guys, check them out. We drop daily picks, obviously, every single day over on the Patreon of great utility plays that you could either DCA into or find entry points into, do your research on. So don't miss out on those. I also just dropped the 100x potential RWA play over there. We're going to be dropping these tokenized stock trading options over there as well. And so much more, guys. We're live there every single day. We have a mentorship coaching program. You can book yourself into our mentorship coaching calls absolutely for free. So check that out as well. But you got to be a Patreon member, right? So get over there, guys. The link will be down below. Also, open mic Friday nights, guys. You're gonna want to check that out. We're doing. Everyone loves it so much. We're doing it on Saturdays now as well, hosted by Ramona. I do Fridays. Ramona's gonna do Saturdays. This, guys, if you don't know what open mic Friday and Saturday, open mic weekend, we're gonna call it. Okay. If you don't know what that is, guys, hundreds of members participate, and this is where we turn the camera and the microphone over to you, and you are in control. It's so much fun, guys. You're going to want to check it out. The link is down below. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I mean, how could you not like it? Look at this guy. He loves it. Look at his face. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.